So, how do you secure a paid caregiver? Listen, if this is your only question, stick around to the very end, and I promise you, you're going to learn all that and more. My name is KC. They call me the big hearted caregiver. Right after this brief little pause for the cause, I'm going to tell you more about it. All right. All right. So, how y'all doing? So, look, backed by popular demand, I thought like I had a million videos already on here about how do you get a secure paid caregiver. But it seems like every day I get like 10 new people from around the country who call me up. They emailing me. They saying, yo, KC, how do we pull it off? So, I'm here with you to let you know, because, I got the official info on how it really goes down inside this whole world of Medicaid long-term healthcare program. All right. So, uh, if you know somebody who could benefit from having a paid caregiver, or if you're at that point yourself, hit the like button, subscribe, so you never miss out on anything that I got to say. You know what I mean? That way, everybody else won't be no secrets. All right. So look, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's an insurance game. You know, how do you get a paid caregiver? It's an insurance game. Simple as that, man. I really can't say it no more, easier. That's it. That's really it. Like my boy Kurt from Baltimore say, man, simple as that, K. Simple as that. You feel me? So I don't really know what to tell you, but I can tell you this. If you have Medicaid and you're in the long-term health care program, you 100% qualified for a paid caregiver. Now, if you're the caregiver, or if you're the person with the Medicaid and you want your family member or loved one to be your caregiver, bam, simple as that. All you got to do is let your case manager know. Say, hey, I'm trying to get me a caregiver, and my son is the caregiver. I'm trying to get him paid, but you got to be in the program. All right. So what you really probably need to know is, you don't want to lead out with that. How do I get a paid caregiver? Because, what you need to know is the facts. If you got Medicaid and you're in a long-term healthcare program, you already qualify for a paid caregiver. Because, the way I like to handle it, you know what I'm saying? When I call the case manager, it's really a non-negotiation. Listen, Mr. Church called me today. He said, well, we already know he's in long-term healthcare because I'm calling the case manager. That's who I'm calling on the phone. Now, this is a fake conversation, but this is a real conversation. So if you're with me now, pay attention. All right. So look, I'm calling the case manager. Ring, ring. All right, case manager answer. I say, hey, listen, Church need a caregiver going on at his house. Now, I know he's Medicaid and he's long-term healthcare, and I know that because you his case manager. Now, this is a pro tip for everybody listening right now. Pro tip number one, you're not in the correct program if you don't have a case manager. All right. People always ask me, how do I know if I'm in the program? Do you have a case manager? They say, nah, I don't have a case. You're not in the right program. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's an insurance game. No other insurance company will pay for a non-skilled person to do anything. Because basically what a caregiver is, they handle activities of daily living. And all activities of daily living is like, you know, helping a person in the morning, maybe cooking them breakfast, maybe helping them get out of bed, transfer from the bed to if they got a wheelchair, whatever, walker, getting them up, getting them straight, getting some good breakfast on the plate for them, maybe helping them with their good hygiene in the morning, that kind of stuff. And on throughout during the day, not just a morning process, but a daily process. All right. So that's what a caregiver is. Now, no other insurance company but Medicaid will pay for that because I don't know, they feel like, caregivers ain't worth paying for, I guess. I don't know. Like, we benefit a lot from my pop having me as the caregiver. I know he benefit a lot. I mean, it's work to me, but you know what I'm saying? He needed, I'm there for him. You know what I mean? If you need to be there for your parent or loved one, that's the first question you got to ask. You know what I mean? And a lot of people call me, and the first thing I do is I say, well, look, man, text me your parents' info. Text me their name and their date of birth. Boom. What I do, I got to connect inside the service center. I call them up and I'm like, yo, is church in the program? They say yes, or they say no. You know what I mean? If they are in the program, what I do right there is I find out who the case manager is, and then I'm on the attack because I'm gonna call the case manager like ASAP or Dapper and let them know, like, look, we need to get these services started. I need you to handle that authorization. I need to get busy over here with this client. You know what I mean? Like we don't play no games. It's no retreat, no surrender if you call reliable aid. All right. So look, just to drop the number on you real fast because you might need some help. 302-689-3240. 302-689-3240. That's the number to get you help. You know what I mean? If you need a little help, don't be afraid to reach out. All right. So look, also you can join our caring community by hitting the subscribe button. We're here to support each other. So let's make sure you like and share this video if you find it helpful. Now, if you don't find it helpful, I ain't even mad at you. Don't hit the button. You know what I'm saying? If you thought this was trash, don't hit the button. But look, if you thought it was cool, let's make this world of caregiving, a bigger place. Subscribe, like, and share. All right. So look, just because I got a few minutes with y'all, I only got a few. I got to go pick Pop up from dialysis in a couple minutes. So it's kind of like a rush job today. But I felt overly compelled because I haven't been on with you in a while. And everybody's still asking the same questions. All right. So look, we're going to talk about it. Today we're going to talk about it. All right. So got one question. Kenneth Kirby 742 hit me up and said, hey, KC, if I take my mom out of the nursing home with a discharge date as her active POA, will they hidden me becoming her paid caregiver at home anyway? So what I think they're saying is, if I take my mom's out of the nursing home, I'm the POA, will they allow me to become her paid caregiver at home? And what I think that Kenneth is saying is that they are already the caregiver. So listen, I'm going to revert you back to step one from the video. If your mother is Medicaid insurance and she's in the long-term health care program, that means she's eligible for a paid caregiver. Now, one big thing I want to tell you, you know what I mean? I just had somebody else from Delaware contact me. These people are obviously not from Delaware because they would have called me, but I had some people, some good friends of mine reach out. Their grandmom was in a nursing home and they really, really desperately wanted to get the grandmom out the nursing home because it was kind of like her last days. And they were saying, if we get her home, are we eligible to be her paid caregiver? Now, all the insurance matched up. She was in the right program. Everything was straight. But this is the one thing I got to caution you about. Caregiver services, even though you can get somebody in the house to get paid for it, or you can be the person in the house to get paid for it, a caregiver is just that. A caregiver is a non-skilled person who gives care, like helps out with activities of daily living. So if your grandmom got like a Hoyer lift, you automatically unqualified to do that because that's kind of what they call skilled care. You know what I mean? So I don't know, buddy. You definitely qualified if the insurance is right. But what I would say is, I don't know if you should just jump right into that because, your mom may need a little more help than that. And if you're not really prepared, like you can do that. You can work the Hoyer lift by all means necessary if you know how to work it. You know what I mean? Because that's your mom and you can do anything. You can do anything for your mom. You know what I'm saying? But you not as a caregiver. Understand what I'm saying? So if you're here with me now and you picking up what I'm putting down, hit me in the comments, like, share, subscribe, say, yo, KC, I understand that. That makes sense. Or like, yo, KC, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Hey, but hit them buttons and let's make this message go viral. All right. So if you with me, let's go with a hashtag live. I forgot that one because I ain't been on here in so long. If you hit me and if you with me in the rebroadcast, let's go with a hashtag rebroadcast. See, I gotta slow it down, man. I be so excited to give you all this good information, man. My words be getting they be getting tongue-tied, man. But I love being here, So listen, definitely can be your own person and do whatever it is for your mama that you want to do. But just know that caregiving is a non-skilled thing, and you don't want to be caught up with your mom needing more help than you can provide, because you will have effectively decreased her level of care by bringing her home. And I'm saying that to say, because if she's in a nursing home, she probably needed to be there. You know what I mean? Like, fortunately enough, my pop 80 years old, he can still walk, talk, and do a lot of things that he need to do on his own. But if grandmom or your mom ain't in that kind of situation, you could be hurting them. You know what I mean? So definitely don't want to decrease nobody's quality of life. We all about giving back. You know what I mean? We trying to get our blessings. What we doing is we actually looking out for somebody else. So in a day that it's our time, the big head honcho can look out for us. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it's about. So all right, I got another one. We're gonna go to that one real fast. Does this apply for husband slash spouse slash wife? Yes, it does. But once again, I'm gonna tell you, rewind the very beginning of this video, and I'm gonna give you the whole game. See, people think like maybe it's something he holding out on. Nah, I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you everything. And what else? What else it is it's nothing. All it is an insurance game. People ask me all the time, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can we do that? Can I hire little Johnny, from across the street? Can I hire my son Dave? Can I get my daughter Sarah to help us out? Absolutely. Absolutely. It don't even matter who it is. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't tell nobody, but if you come to me and your oldest son is the one who you love the best and he takes care of you, but he's an axe murderer, I'm a hire him. And you know why? Because if you love him, we love him. You know what I mean? It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. So it really don't matter who gives you the care, as long as you can get the care. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that, your oldest son ain't an axe murderer and he running around doing craziness in the street. But if that's who you love, that's who we love, man. So we gonna put your people right in the business. You know what I mean? Whether that be husband, wife, spouse, you got an other, I don't know what y'all might call it. You know what I mean? Kid, whatever. I'm gonna put you on. You know what I'm saying? Call me up sometime. 302-689-3240. 302-689-3240. That's the number. All you got to do is say, KC, I want to get paid. And guess what? That's the phrase that pays. You feel me? Back in the day, we used to call a radio station trying to get tickets, and you used to have to call the number, and they say, look, call the number and say the phrase that pays, and we're going to put you on. So listen, I'm here to tell you, call the number 302-689-3240. Hit me with the phrase that pays. I want to get paid, KC, and I got you. I'm going to turn your wife, your spouse, your whoever on to being your caregiver. You know what I mean? And if you the caregiver and you trying to get paid, you could also call me with the phrase that pays. And as long as that insurance information lines up, I'm gonna tighten y'all up over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's simple as that. A lady called me last week and she said, KC, I'm with this Bobo company. People be with other agencies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not have never heard of Reliable Aid before, but we are definitely on the insurance company's listed service provider list. That means like we work for the big dogs. You feel me? A lot of people may know us, but you may not, right? So what happens is, for the people who don't know any better, right? Medicaid got like a couple service providers that they just lead off to, and those companies suck. It's like two of them. I can't say their name on the air. One of them is like a holiday animal, and the other one, I forget what it is. But listen, play the tape back and you'll know if I'm talking to you or not. All right. So these companies suck. They stink so bad. You know what I'm saying? They like, I don't even want to go into that. But what happens is people just get forced into these companies with the overflow. Like Medicaid gets so many people, they just throw them to these two companies. Even though they BS companies, they just throwing people at them. So, people always asking me like, look, we need a raise. We need this, we need that. I need help with my hours. And these are the kind of companies like they ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't into looking out. They only into building a roll call up. So, it's really easy for a person to choose reliably over one of these companies just strictly off the fact that they suck and they don't really look out for the cookout. You understand what I'm saying? So, just to tell you what makes us different, man, I walk you through the whole process from beginning to end. You know what I mean? We take you from the parking lot to the VIP room. You feel me? And we're gonna straighten you out. We're gonna make sure that you straight. I mean, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And we're gonna help you do it. We're gonna help you get paid. We're gonna help you get that caregiver paycheck. What we really gonna do is build some stability in your life. Because anytime you can pay a person to help you out, they ain't leaving. You understand what I'm saying? You might got Joe Blow from across the street, drop you a little meal off every now and then when they get a chance. You might got your cousin down the street. He like, hey man, when I get off of work today, I'm gonna see if I can drop by. You know what I'm saying? But that's not stable. And what you want is you need something stable. You know what I'm saying? So get you a stable helper, get you a stable caregiver. You know what I mean? Get you somebody stable. Let's get the paycheck in their pocket. That's what I do. I put the paycheck in the people's pockets. And I only do that so you and your family could live a better life. You know what I'm saying? So look, I want to hear from you. Like this video if you found it helpful. Leave a comment below with your questions and thoughts. Also, make sure you subscribe so you can join our conversation every day and share it with those who might need this information. Look, I'm reading that off the side, but it's good stuff. All right, I need to learn it. But straight up, man, like, share, subscribe, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I think we lost our navigator today, but guess what? The show gonna move on. All right. So look, I got one more comment and then I gotta go because Pop will be calling me in a minute, talking about, oh man, I'm done. Where you at? You know what I mean? Now he ain't no rush to get there, but he gonna call me 1,000 times until I get there. So gotta, as the caregiver, man, as the the super caregiver, I should say, gotta do what you gotta do. But God bless him because we love him. All right. So, all right, Piney Woods Nurse Awards. Okay, Piney Woods Nurse Awards. Said, I just found your page and I have to say you are a blessing for doing what you do. Thank you, man. I love that. I really love that comment. I appreciate that. Hats off to you. And if you can benefit from assisting Texas elders, I will send referrals your way. I'll call you tomorrow if so. Great job. Now, look, 1,000% appreciate any referrals you give me. Now, unfortunately, I can't help people in Texas personally, but I do know a few agency owners. And if you are looking for some good people, I definitely know some good people in the Texas area. And I don't mind sharing that information. You know what I'm saying? The number one thing I like to say is ain't no fun unless my friends can get some. And if you on here dropping them good comments, you know what I mean, like that, you definitely my friend. You my kind of people. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with helping that out, passing that good message along. And you got to know it. So, like, definitely want to be helping people. That's all we're in. We're in the help business. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've almost helped like maybe a little less than 100 people, this year, become paid caregivers, get a paycheck, what have you. You know what I mean? And I think like that's a really good good thing, because who can say that? Like, did you help 100 people this year? You know what I'm saying? I know that other company did not help 100 people. They kind of like took 100 people. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they always come to me like, yo, KC, how can you straighten our issue out? We ain't got paid in months. I'm going to say, look, man, that's called insurance fraud. And if I did it, they'd have been came and got the little black dude with the big beard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying drop a dime on them, but what I'm saying is get away from them, run away from that company like it's a building on fire and your life depends on it. You understand what I'm saying? Come on over here where we doing the real thing, man, because we're gonna take care of you. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, man. Not to be dropping people's comments, gripes, or complaints, but if this is how you feel, come on over with the best. You ain't got to be with the rest. You understand what I'm saying? People be talking about, oh man, I was down. Lady called me 2 days ago and said, I've been down with this company for, I want to say, almost 6 months. And she said she hasn't gotten paid. And I'm like, what do you mean you haven't gotten paid? She's like, I ain't got paid yet. And she asked me if I came with you, could we get our back pay? I'm going to keep it funky with you. You need to come with me now, but no, you can't get your back pay because the people that you with stole it. Bad companies do bad things, man. Good companies do good things. Come with us. I'm going to make sure you straight from day one. If you're in the program, I'm going to call. I'm going to have you with, it's Monday, right? I'm going to call and have you with our service by Friday. Hands down, no doubt. Maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, but I can guarantee you by Friday, 5 days. I don't even need that long time. You know what I'm saying? Just bad companies do bad things. You don't want to be with them kind of people. You know what I mean? Them the kind of people you've been trying to get away from your whole life. Why put your paycheck in their hands and they don't got your best interest? That's what you call crazy. Listen, sometimes you're on the right track. Sometimes you're on the right train, but you're on the wrong track. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be with a person who got your best interest. You want to be with a company that love you, you know what I mean, as much as you need to be loved, is what I could say. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got a caregiver specialist. You know what I mean? We actually got a couple caregiver specialists. They part of the PYT team. And once you see them, you're going to understand what I'm talking about because everybody love them. They like, look, Casey, we don't even want to talk to you. Get one of the PYTs over here, man, and tell us what to do. So, I got a couple ladies, you know what I mean? They might come to your house and they're going to tell you things like, hey, let's come up with a awesome care plan because, in case of an emergency that you may have to go out of town or you may have to, you may just need some time off. You know what I mean? Sometimes caregivers get burnt out, So in that kind of case, what we do is we create a custom care plan so that way anybody can step in. Not saying anybody could be you, but anybody can step in and fulfill the care plan of your loved one. And all that basically means is every day we're going to write down what it is that needs to be done. And in case of your absence, we'll have somebody qualified in there to handle that. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. KC specializes in putting the paycheck in the people's pockets. So, in rare cases, I do have to, supply caregivers for a lot of members, but most of the time it's usually always somebody. I got a lady downstate. I'm not going to say she doesn't have a constant or a full-time caregiver, but what I can say is she got like at least 10 part-time people. Her grandson comes, her daughter comes. She got another daughter when she's in from out of town. She's there. She got a husband who works a lot of hours, but when he's not working, he's there. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, listen, take a whole village to raise the one person, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hook them up. We're gonna tighten them up, man. No matter how many people you got in your family, don't be afraid. Some people be thinking like, oh man, I don't want to call, and I don't got nobody, but I got 10 people that come sporadically. Look, we'll put them on a schedule. It's all about you. You know what I mean? Lady called me up the other day. She said, KC, I don't really need care during the day because my husband is there. But after hours, I guess her husband worked night. But she said after hours, I do need a little care. And, would it be all right if my grandson, sat with me? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what else? I'm going to have a talk with your case manager and I'm going to let them know that. So let them know that, you kind of got an off schedule and you need some round the clock care. And we're going to try to increase your hours because that's what we do. Now, if you be with them bum companies, they ain't going to never help you with that. They ain't going to never open their mouth and speak up for you. They never going to try to get your hours increased. All they do is care about getting you on a roster. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Listen, you don't deserve that. You deserve the best. Listen, Reliable Aid Inc. is it. 302-689-3240. 302-689-3240. I don't know if you was listening earlier. Call me with the phrase that pays. I need to get paid. And I'm taking care of you straight from the gate. All right? Straight from the gate. So look, if you want to stay updated on everything you need to know about paid caregivers, click the like button, hit the subscribe, and share this video with anybody who might need it. Your support helps us grow and helps others find the care that they need. That's strong. I ain't write it, but I read it, so it's the facts. And that's how we're gonna play that one. All right. So if you need me, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here. You can find me, jump right in my DM. People call me all day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my calendar right. If you call me today and I ain't got back to you like my homegirl Ish, I got you. I got to get this calendar right. And then we're going to wrap. You know what I mean? If you're an agency owner, I'll probably make another video for you later on today. We got a lot going on. And I'm going to start running my mouth a little more on this internet because everybody got the same question. How do I get paid? How do I get paid? Or how can I get a paid caregiver? Paid caregivers bring stability. You need stability in your life. You need structure. Only way I know to do that is to pay a person to come by every day. And I might get lost on Thursday because you ain't been paying me. But listen, if I'm getting paid, I'm definitely showing up. You feel me? So that's really how we want to play it. All right. So once again, I got to go. It's about 2:56, almost 3 o'clock by the time I get done yapping and turn this broadcast off. My phone will be ringing. Then I got like 15 minutes to get there. Luckily, it's only 15 minutes away. So, here's what it is. So, all right, we're getting these phone calls. I love y'all. Remember, if we on the air, don't call me. Text me 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. I don't know why people see me on the air and they be ashamed to ask their questions. If you got a question, man, type it right in the comment. I can get to you right now, man. Get you in and out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Or text it to me. It'll come right to my phone. I'll handle that for you. You know what I mean? Put it in play. Put that ball in motion for you, man. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. So look, I gotta go. I love you. Don't be shy. Y'all know the numbers down the bottom. I'm tired of telling y'all. Y'all probably think I'm crazy anyway. So we're gonna get it popping. And if anything else you need to know, hit me. Look, if you here on another platform, we love you because Facebook, I don't know, everybody be on here watching me, but they don't be like clicking the button. You know what I'm saying? So can't really tell. And then I got this new software that we're using for the TV studio. But shout out to you if you're on YouTube, if you're on any of the other platforms that we on. Our YouTube video, our YouTube viewers, I think they like really the greatest. I don't want to lead nobody off to another platform because Facebook, we love you. But if you're watching this on another platform, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this joint. You know what I mean? Let's get the algorithm moving. Also, don't stop doing what you're doing because our numbers is rising. The Reliable Aid caregiver community is in full effect. Y'all got to see the numbers on this thing. We trying to get like 1,000 subs before the end of the year. So, if I got to, I'm gonna be on here running my mouth every day. You know what I mean? Maybe 2-3 times a day. That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it all the way popping. We're gonna let y'all know like this the place to be. If you want this good in-home caregiver advice, it's no other place to be. Nowhere else is gonna give you all this, man. I'm gonna give you the game 100% for free. Cause guess what? That's how I do it. Shout out to my boy Romy Rome. He know, man. Listen, I give it away. I give it all away. We giving it away, man. Like it's right here for you. All right. So look, I gotta go. Make sure you do what you need to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Do what you gotta do. Y'all know. All right. I gotta go. The kid with the beard is officially out. Peace.